Okay, I think I am live. Couldn't do TikTok tonight because my other phone was dead. Seeing how we doing over here on. Yep, looks like we're live. Okay, so we are on. Let me see if all. Yeah, we kind of pretty much everywhere. He's playing with my feet. Okay, so we are live. We live over here. We live over here. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Thank you, guys. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Those of you that always come back every week, just so you could get the flavor of the week, just so you could get poured into, just so you can get some nuggets, just so you can get whatever is needed for you to take that next shift, because that's always my intention when I show up. Okay. Hey, Felicia Bo. Oh, I remember that name from last week. See, that's why I said you guys that be kind of like in the background, y'all kind of just be listening or being nosy. Okay, cool. Because that's what happens. But come out, say who you are, say where you from, because I get to know you guys. Like Felicia Bo, I'm not sure if prior to last week you were around, but I remember that name from last week. So guys, that's why it's important for I need you guys to get on the broadcast. Tell me where you from, tell me who you are, because that's how we get to know each other. And this is a whole community over here. This is not it's not a one-way ticket to whatever. This is we running parallel. This is reciprocal. The only way that I could believe that is happening is if you guys engage and give me some feedback. Okay, hey Betty Carter, Sandra, Kim. They my green names. They lit up for a reason. They mean they are part of the membership. So they get special shout out. My girl Kim, I can't remember. It was something you said the other. I think it probably could have been an old comment though. Once I looked at it, I think it could have been. Felt like Kim work is phenomenal. And I commented on it, but I don't remember when you left it. And when I say old, I think it could have been like a few weeks ago, because y'all know I've been dealing with kitty issues. I've been dealing with my cats. So those of you animal lovers, y'all get it. Those of y'all that hate animals, y'all don't get it. And I get it, but don't say nothing on my live. Don't say nothing in my comments. Don't say anything. I love animals. I love. Yes. Okay, Felicia. Yes. Bye, Felicia. That definitely helped. But I already recognize the name anyway, though. I love you guys. I swear to God. Ariana, hey. Just ordered my boxes. Oh, yeah, girl. So that was really what was my holdup, guys. So I know y'all probably like, she late again. Guys, y'all know I'm real random, right? So I put because we've been these mystery boxes. People have been wanting to get these mystery boxes. They keep asking me, Precious, when you going bring some more, bring some more, bring some more. So I was like, you wanna know what? Let's just bring some more. But some people was kind of apprehensive because they was like, I don't really want to gamble with $100 and something. And I was like, girl, it's really not a lot because you're getting the goods and you saving. But I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Because I was there too. I know exactly how that feels. So I always want to serve everybody that kind of in a sense though, because I can't serve everybody. But I always want to be able to service people that follow me, people that's in my tribe, people that's on my channels, whatever the case may be. So we only came up with this mini mystery box thing for you guys, right? But I'm trying to tell you, it's been on and popping. So we launched it, I think, I can't remember, like Saturday, maybe, or Sunday. I can't remember. But point is, it launched this weekend. Baby, they went crazy. Now, normally if I do sales, I only do it like on the weekends because my weekends I'm free. And I really only do it on the weekends that I'm free because everybody gone. And it's like, okay, well, let me go get this money. So that's the only time I do it. Anytime other than that, I'm working on stuff. And even if I'm working on household projects, point is, that's what I want to do with my time. So that's what I'm going to do. But on the weekends, is normally like, all right, you want to know what? I got this labor. I'm going to serve my people and I'm going to hit them with a discount. Boom, boom, boom. So I only really do those kind of things on the weekend. Baby, it was like a swarm of bees. I was like, okay, they was really waiting for this. So it was really fun. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, now that I'm home, and even though I still got my units that's like full of fabric and product and inventory, I have created back my like immediate space, things I know I sell a lot of because I want to get, I want to be able to access it quickly and get it moving quickly. So I bring it back home and I transform my whole garage, y'all. Y'all will see that video. But I transform my whole garage into like an additional immediate area of a stockpile. So it was so much fun because it kind of reminded me of when we first started doing this thing, because we started at home, right? But we were stressed out because we didn't know what we was doing. So now that I had the offices and I had all the staff members and I had people that worked for Amazon, like kind of help me out, like they were on my team, like you gotta do it like this person, you gotta do it. I was like, oh. So guys, if you see my process now compared to how it was 2 years ago when I started, baby, it's crazy. So I normally kind of, if I want to do something sporadic, I leave that for my weekends because I'm free. So it's like I could do it, I could get it done, I could get it out. So I had so much fun doing that, y'all. I did, because I was like in there. It's like I was in the lab. I was in the lab, and it's like I was pairing colors. Like, oh, this don't go. I don't like that. And I was like, oh, this will be hot though. This will be hot. So I'm trying to tell you guys, just as exciting or excited as you guys be to kind of receive it. So many of you guys send me messages like, oh my God, I got my box. I can't wait to see what's in it. And I be the same way, y'all. I be the same way. But I be that way, like when I'm packing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, she gonna like this. She gonna like this. She gonna like this. She gonna like it. She gonna be like, oh my God, I didn't know you had that color. And I'm like, the color is on my website. You just ain't know what the color was. I'm trying to tell you. Felicia say, I'm so excited to catch another live. You really are a blessing to many. I be trying to be, Felicia. I be trying to be. I'm trying to tell you, I be trying to be. That is my whole goal. I just really want to impact people. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm going to impact people, whether it's negatively or positively. I don't care which one it is. Point is, you were moved by my presence. I'm cool with it, right? Because I'm the thermostat. I mean, I come in the room and I set the tone and you want to adjust or you ain't going to like it. So I'm cool with that. So I really enjoy us being in this space because it just, guys, I'm trying to tell you, it just, the things I learn about y'all, like I can't learn but so much because it's so many people that message me every day, and I be trying, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I be trying to respond to all of them. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. So I like to try and set a certain time when I'm going live so you guys can actively engage with me, because y'all been ordering up some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what is going on? Maybe it's tax time. I don't know, but I'm like, that's why I've been able to just chill hard. I have been able to chill hard, which brings me to our topic for tonight. And I think it's a very, y'all know I've been talking about this passive income thing, not for quite some time, but at least for all of May. I kind of tapped into it last month because, guys, this is the only way, I ain't gonna lie, I fell back in love with my business. If I didn't tap into passive income streams or like pivot, let's just use that word. If I didn't pivot my business model last year, like towards the end, because I've gone through the entire year and I realized I don't want a store. Like that can't be my primary source of income. It can't, because it comes with too much. And I come too far and I've gone through too much to be going through all this at this stage in my life. I'm just trying to tell you. So not that I'm gonna give it up because it generates a lot of money. But at the end of the day, you can't always follow the money if your heart isn't in it. And my heart wasn't in it anymore because it was just too much labor. And I don't look at me being 40. I'll be 43 next week, y'all. Can I get some birthday cake in the comments? Y'all give me some emojis. Give me something. I'll be 43 next week. Boo, boo. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. So I could not imagine. Every time I can think of an argument or time I was upset or whatever it was, guess what? It's because I was doing something that I shouldn't have been doing. I was doing something in my business that I didn't want to do. And although I love what I do, I love everything about it, but that don't mean my hands need to be in every element. It don't. I am the talent, right? So it means I need to show up in my righteous self of the talent. And I need to employ and hire people that can support what I have going on so I can show up how I'm supposed to show up. I'm trying to tell you, I learned this. I don't know if it was last year. I think I probably heard it the year before last, but I was like, that's a bunch of BS. But it was so true. You guys will hear me often talk about BB. I love her, I love her style of she just reminds me of me. I'm the in your face, kind of tell it how it is. And I'm the type that I need to be told how it is, right? And when I heard that, it changed everything about my business, because when I was trying to do all the things because I didn't trust this person, I didn't trust that person. I'm like, no, it's my baby. Hold on, you ain't doing it right. You don't talk to my people that way. That ain't how we do it. And I was like, you want to know what? Instead of being that way, how about train them to speak in your voice? Train them what the goal is. At the end of the conversation, you want your client, customer, follower, whatever, to feel this way. And the only way they're going to feel that way is if you respond in this magnitude. I'm trying to tell you, somebody drop me an emoji if y'all caught that. Thank y'all for the cakes. I love it. I'm trying to tell you, we talked about this a couple months ago about team building. It's one thing the employee, and I got a couple of lives floating around about it. It's one thing about hiring bodies, and that's how I looked at it. I was like, oh my God, I'm doing all this. I don't want to do this. Like, get me a shipper, get me a taper, get me somebody to cut this. And at the end of the day, I was hiring all the wrong people. And it was so funny because it actually was my office management, the guy that owned the building of where my offices were. He like, Precious, you hiring the wrong people. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, where you getting them from? Right? And so we kind of went through my whole little hiring process, and he was like, they have no clue. You hired bodies. And I was like, that makes so much freaking sense, because I did. So that's when I started to, not then, but I started to kind of learn about business culture a little before then. And I'm trying to tell you guys ask a lot, not just me, but you guys are in groups. I see it. Y'all know I be in the background like, I told you not to do that. Y'all be asking like, how do you have it's funny because somebody asked that today. It had to be today because I remember responding personally myself. They couldn't get help. They couldn't get good help. Guys, I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, people out there need work. I know all these opportunities has arisen, but there's still a level of people, a group of people not only need work, some people got money, right? I had two young ladies work for me, and I'm like, baby, why are you over here? You got money. They wanted to be connected to a cause. They wanted to be, I don't know, felt as if they were doing something relevant, right? And I'm like, that is so freaking dope. I had one young lady that was an admin for me for a while, and she was so comfortable being, she was like, I don't mind. And that's the kind of person I need to work for me. She's like, I don't mind being in the background. She's like, I love it. She said, I know what I'm good at. I am good at putting business in the forefront, blah, 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 blah. Point is, she knew what she wanted to do. She knew what she was great at, and she was very uncomfortable on the camera. Sometimes we would be filming, and I would have to tell my team, like, don't get her, because she wasn't comfortable with that, right? So not to go off topic, because I am. But guys, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys talk about building team members, because it was one young lady asked about it today. She was like, I can't find no help. And I clearly dropped some nuggets like, well, look here. And some of my people that still help me to this day, I found off sites like TaskRabbit, right? Like when I found out about TaskRabbit, guys, it was like the best thing since sliced bread. Because I already know what I got over here. And I already know once you work with me, you're going to want to stay. You're going to want to become a team member. So those of you that's like struggling with that, definitely, if you can't find whatever, go to TaskRabbit, because I saw a lot of, over the past week, saw a lot of conversation about that. But the night, guys, the night, I got y'all. For a time. So if y'all gotta go, because guess what? I'm gonna be here for a while. You wanna know why? Because my baby over there watching, she probably watching Scandal. Kayla, what you watching? I do it. So she's off tonight. So guess what? I ain't got to rush off to go pick her up or do none of that stuff. So y'all got me tonight. Now maybe rambling. You want to know why? Because I be drinking some wine. Yes, Kim. Thank you. So guys, if y'all know I got a list. If y'all don't understand what I said, my baby Kim over there said TaskRabbit. That is the one. It's an app on your phone. Guys, they do everything from, I have hired a gardener, right, from TaskRabbit just, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago. He was the one that first restarted my garden. And he just came back yesterday. So now we don't even do TaskRabbit. He just tell me his rate. I pay him directly. And yesterday did the mulching on the other side of my fence. So the point is, sometimes you may got to go around routes that you don't want to go through to find good people. But guys, good people are out there. People want to work. It's hard though. It's hard to find them because COVID didn't mess everything up. People, most people got this like work from home. I ain't got to do that. Do you do remote? I'm like, no, this is a hybrid. Half of the time you need to be with me. I don't have a remote position. So I try to tell you, COVID has really, I don't know, like just made, it has opened up a lot of opportunities for one. Thankful for that though. But it has made it harder in the aspect of finding good help or good team members. But I'm trying to tell you guys, they are out there because I have met over the past year and a half some amazing people that they just want to be a part of, if they believe in what you got going on. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes these people, they be so fired up with what I got going on. I'm like, I'm done. Like I had a couple from this year when they found out that my class was done, they was like, but I got this idea and I got that. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, the rest of 2023, Precious is going to do Precious. That's it. She deserved this moment. She's going to do her. I said, but I looked you up in 2024 though. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Tanya. So guys, tonight, y'all know this is my favorite topic now. It may change. I don't know. It may. But for right now, I kind of been on this all year. I've been excited about it. And not to say that I haven't been doing it. I have been doing it, but I have not. I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. I have not been paying attention, right? Like I've been, even in my coaching space, I've been coaching on things that is not really relative to what I'm doing right now. Can I help you leverage your business? Can I help you grow your business? I can. But do I want to? I don't, because that is not being in my business, like the active portion. That ain't how I got to where I am. That's not. Did I hit 6 figures in my business? I did. But did I hit 7 figures in my? No, I absolutely did not. I only hit that by operating and leveraging and growing and scaling and doing products. Honestly, that's how I did it. So a lot of you guys that follow me just for draping alone, I still got some stuff for y'all. I do, because I love it. I ain't gonna never leave draping alone. But those that's really trying to grow further, faster, and those that's really trying to position themselves in the industry to where they're, one, respected, two, they have the money to do what they want. Because most, at the end of the day, let's just be honest. I mean, if I'm lying, y'all put the word lie. And I bet you, I bet not see that one. But if I'm lying, put the word lie in the comments. At the end of the day, most of the things that you guys want to do, the thing that is stopping you from doing that is either money. For the most part, I've always heard money. I've never got on a coaching call, and I've been on quite a few calls these past couple of Tuesdays. Like Tuesdays take up my whole day on coaching calls. And it's always about money. Or at least they think it is about money, right? And I totally get it. So my thing is, I wanted to introduce the only way I'm able to play around all day, painting walls and painting kitchens and planting gardens and playing with Kitty, is because I diversified my income. I actively work in my active portion when I want to. I actively give classes. I actively coach. I actively speak. I actively design when I want to. I don't want to do that for the rest of 2023. But guess what? I'm still going to hit my income goals because I have developed my passive side so gracefully to where it is not attached to my time. Now, I still do have some services. I ain't gonna lie. I still got some services, but it's like 20%, 20, maybe 15, honestly, because I really don't have a lot of services in my business right now. And I don't want a lot. Even though you guys hear me say I get bored because I'm in Atlanta. I don't have no friends and no family here. But I'm loving the fact that I get to do what the heck I want to do. If I want to take on a new hobby, I can do it. If I want, whatever I want to do, I can do it. But I am not going to lie to you, all of my followers, and say I got here from draping. I did not. And one thing I want you guys, if you take nothing else from this broadcast, this is the one tip, golden nugget. You can take this one tip and you can get off the broadcast as of right now. Whoever you're following, whoever that inspires you, whoever fills you up, whatever they're teaching you, if that's not something that you see them doing, I'm trying to tell you at the end of the day, unless you're trying to do that, because that's how they got to their level of success. Guys, I teach draping, right? Draping got me to a certain plateau. It did. But then I developed courses. I wrote a book. I started speaking. I opened an e-commerce. It's so much other things I did. I would not have, I could have maybe if I was all gung-ho on draping. I don't see me hitting 7 figures with just draping. I'm not going to lie to you. That ain't the story I could tell you. That ain't the story I'm going to sell you. I'm trying to tell you. But I definitely never made less than 4 figures for a backdrop because that was my standard, right? So you got to decide what it really is that you want in your business. And I want you guys to really think about a lot of you guys that have your business, that's your baby. That's your passion. That ain't going nowhere. And it shouldn't, because that's the thing that lights you up, right? The thing that lights me up is freedom. I'm going to get whatever brings me freedom to do what the heck I want to do. I'm going to do it. I don't care what it is, as long as it's within my alignment, though. But that's what I'm going to do, because my goal ultimately is to have the freedom to do what I want to do, say what I want to say, just live me, right? Just do me. I can't live under censorship anymore. I've done that my entire life. So the thing I want you guys to realize is, what do you really want? You want the business? Okay, cool. You can have that. But where's the money going to come from if you're not positioned properly in credit? If you're not positioned properly where you can get funding, where's the money going to come from? At the end of the day, I don't want the success of my business, right? Even though I love OPM, which is other people's money, if you ain't hear about it. I love OPM, but I was never in position where I had to rely on OPM. If it was anything I wanted to do up until this point, I always had the funds to do so. And the funds came from diversified income. If I wanted to open up when I did the fulfillment center, that was $100,000 investment. That ain't come from draping. I'm just trying to tell you. That came from products. And they ain't come from services either. That came from products, digital and physical products. They were things that, even in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing, but I still did it. People still bought it. They bought into the brand. And they knew that I was going to tweak it and make it better over time. They knew. I told y'all, look, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to make sure you got what you're going to get what you got. And I'm going to do the best that I can. And as we grow, we're going to employ people. We're going to put the systems in place. One thing, I'm never going to lie to y'all. I'm never going to tell you guys that I got it all together over here. And I don't, because I haven't. I figured this crap out. That's what I tell y'all. I figured this crap out along the way, right? I had to figure it out along the way. So one thing I want you guys to think about, what is your island? I share with you guys my island all the time. My island, me having some international property. I don't want to have to go on vacation. Next week, I go on vacation for my birthday to Tulum. I don't want to have to go on vacation. I want to just go home. I want to be able to just go home. Because y'all know I love the water. Y'all know I love humidity, all the things. That's my goal. So everything I have going on is like, for one, I need the freedom because I got to do what I want to do. But I still got to generate the income because Nobody just going to hand me an island. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might kind of got them kind of friends. I don't. I don't have those kind of friends. So I want you guys, if nothing else, Kimberly, say it again. If you do nothing else, think about what your end game look like. Then I want you to surround yourself with all the questions. Your end game is whatever it is. How are you going to get there? What do you need to help you get there? Not only what, who do you need? It's clearly going to be some knowledge or something. You don't know how to get there. Because if you did, you would already be there. So who do you need? And then when it comes to the point of whoever you need to help you get to this island, stop being scared. Invest in these people. If you see their track record and you see they have the success or they're at the level that you acquire to be at, you got to pay to play. That's the name of the game. I had to pay a lot. Sometimes I paid and it was a bunch of hogwash, but that was the gamble I took, right? And I don't take it back. You want to know why? Because those experiences really taught me to be a better coach. So I never were like, oh my God, I just wasted $18,000 on this idiot. I did waste $18,000 on this idiot, but it taught me I never want people that work with me to feel that way. So it's like at the end of the day, everything is a lesson or a blessing. I'm trying to tell you. Kim, you on it tonight, boo. Deborah, you ain't missed nothing. You just missed the rambling portion. So guys, tonight, one of the things, like this is something I'm super, super passionate about, because at the end of the day, if I did not diversify my income, and those that's with me and be in my programs and be in my challenges, y'all heard me talk about this 2 years ago. I say, guys, I don't want to be a service-based business no more, because service equals time. Meaning if I'm providing a service, like that's my time. Meaning I got to be there. I got to show up. I got to be on a call. I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to tell you, call it selfish, call it what you want, but I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, I'm selfish right now. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. Yes, I'm very selfish right now. I want to be able to do what I want to do in peace, even if I'm bored, but that's what I want to do, right? And my goal, I can't no longer be doing this stuff by myself. I need y'all to come. I need to be calling Kim. Kim, you got the jet ready? I'm trying to say, Deborah, I'm headed to Philly. You ready? That's the lifestyle that I am in, this lifestyle now. And it's unfortunate because everyone that I know, they're still in that working lifestyle. So it's like, wow, like, dang, okay. All right. But I want you guys to think about it. And I want you to tell me in the comments real fast. Tell me in the comments what your island look like. Kim say, let's do it. What your island look like? Guys, if I'm gonna share a little bit with you about my island, I want property, I want international property. I travel multiple times throughout the year internationally. And last year I opened up a travel business just because. It wasn't even to be active in the travel business. It's because I traveled so much. It's like I need some kickback. Right? I need some kickback. So it's like you start looking at things like everything I do in my life now, and the things that I need. Even when I was doing business credit, right? It was like, okay, all right, how does this thing work? So it's like you in order for you to grow and scale quickly, that's the smartest way to do it. So it's like, all right, I need a credit repair company, right? So we just launched our credit repair company last week. And now it's not fully launched, but these are the things like how you're going to start thinking once you reach another level. You're not going to be thinking about, oh my God, I got to get these lights, I got to get these drapes. You're going to be like, I got to get these drapes because that is what's going to bring the money so I can do this. The minute you change how you think about things and how you see things, I'm trying to tell you, your business is going to automatically shift. Not only that, everything in that space, your clients is going to automatically shift. Your reactions to things is going to automatically shift. You're elevated, right? Once you shift to another level, everything around you shifts. Some people may fall off. That's okay, boo. They ain't going nowhere. But at the end of the day, whenever you could try to reach back and pull them up, if they ain't ready, let them stay where they are. I'm trying to tell you, let them stay where they are. But it's all about elevation. And the moment you get into that, it's a cycle. Once you get into the cycle of elevation, it's nonstop. It's like I'm a sponge. I told y'all from day one, I'm a sponge. Like someone that can teach me something has my attention more than anything that's in the room. Like if you having a conversation, you dropping some gems, I'm like, oh, I'm locked in. I don't care what they talk about. I don't care what they talked about. Come on with it. Come on, Deborah. Deborah, I be meeting you. Kimberly, I know about the tiny house. So one thing I would love to see you had that tiny house. So I just found a tiny house, not a tiny house, but it's like a house on the water, floating house. I don't know. It's like in Florida. I gotta definitely try that, but it's really small. And I was like, I hope I don't get anxiety because it's totally surrounded by water. So Kimberly, when you talk about your tiny house, I don't even think it had 2 levels. I think if anything, it's more like a loft. And I'm like, I love water, but your girl can't swim. So I don't know. Keisha, come on with it. My island is peaceful, relaxing, having freedom to do whatever I want, wherever I go. You've always said that. You have always said that the entire time I've known you. Flying to Greece for dinner. Oh, I ain't hear that one. Hold on. We get a little fancy smashy over here. I like that one. Kimberly, tell them again. Change how you think about things. I think I've been talking to someone about a travel company too. Tanya, I'm going to try to tell you. So my travel company, I really only opened it or launched it because we dealt with so much travel with like the tours. And now that we're about to launch the CDI program, is a lot of benefits to people that's going to be in that program. So like normally if I launch something, it always got like other stuff attached to it. Like even the credit repair business, that got so many other things attached to it. It's like, okay, like my people they keep talking about money. Like, girl, it ain't that hard. The money is out there. It's out there. Elevation. I love it. So guys, tonight y'all know I'm super passionate about passive income. Active income is cool. I like it. I did it like almost my entire life, but I'm kind of a little tired of that right now, right? And I want you to just realize nothing's wrong with it, but that's not the only way. A lot of you guys are trading so many of your hours for money, and because you think that is how it's supposed to happen, and it's not supposed to happen that way. I just try to tell you. It's not. No, we can't talk about that, Kim, because so we still got that we still launching that one, but it's really an extension to like my coaching clients, people that's in the CDI program, because most people I work with, they always talk about money, and I'm like, yo, there's so much money out there. It's so much money out there, and you shouldn't be working for money to try to raise money anyway. That's one way to do it, right? That's one way to skin a cat. But what if I told you about this way? The skinny cat, and you could do a lot quicker, a lot faster, and get further. I'm just trying to tell you. So guys, when if you actively see me doing something, I'm always doing something. I'm a Gemini and I'm a creative. I can never lay dormant or not be doing anything. I always got something up my sleeve going on, and it's always really to benefit my people, because you guys gave me my life back. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gave me my life back. Or honestly, I ain't even gonna say my life back, because I don't remember living like this. Y'all just gave me a life. You guys gave me a life. Y'all gave me a sense of purpose. Once your children become self-sufficient, it's a sense of purpose there. Like it's still so many things that they need. Like I talk to my boys, like I'm not like, dude, you 22. But it's so much that they still need. But when you kind of feel as if, what now? What now? Like you guys gave me another sense of purpose. Like, girl, your life ain't over, girl. Because that was my whole life. My children was my whole life. Just like, it's us. So it was a fresh breath of air, like just with you guys. And that's why I'm like, nah, whatever. Let me find out what they need. So the main thing, guys, is if you are new, I definitely want you guys to let me know you're new, because if you don't tell me, I won't know. But if you're new and you come back, like I want to say Felicia. I was going to say Shirsinia, but like Felicia Bo, y'all got to tell me who you guys are. So when I see you and I see you chime in on something, I'm like, oh, okay, we family. Kitty sleep, girl. You know he right here. He sleep. He wore out because he wore me out. He wouldn't let me do no work. Oh my God. So I'm gonna tell y'all about that later though. That's only for the people that want to hear like my drama for the past week. But the main thing is for you guys that's looking for other streams of income, how you can make money in your business. I want you guys, I'm gonna share with you only 3 things. And that's only just 3. It's so many others, it's a lot of others. Like I had a conversation with a lady earlier, not even earlier, yesterday. I had a conversation with a lady yesterday, and she called me for something that she had an idea on, right? And then once I found out what she do and who she served, I like that. That ain't the thing. And I gave her I just gave her this idea, and she's like, "Oh my God!" She's like, "I never even thought of that." She was like, "I don't know. I think I'm just good at that." She was like, she's like, I could do that in my sleep, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, that's what you need to do. I say, at the end of the day, I get that you have your idea, but that ain't, this group of people ain't going to want that. You're confusing. You're mixing it up. They're not going to want that. This group of people is looking for this solution. So I need you to provide that solution. So the point is, you guys have so many different talents, so many different opportunities to make much more money in your business than going out here on these weekend excursions for your events. That should be your passion work, right? Because the income goals that you guys desire, like you should be able to make that in your sleep, and you can. My whole thing is you can. I know. I'm living proof. I'm trying to tell you. I try to tell you. At the end of the day, tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about not only people that install pipe and drape, because most of the people that's on this channel, that is kind of what they do. They're interested in draping. But I'm on my Facebook. I'm on other entities. So you guys, I just need you to be a creative, right? And I just need you to look or desire. I just need you to desire, not necessarily look. I just need you to desire how else can you make money in your business? Whatever it is, the next thing you want to do, I need you to think of how can I make this happen without getting a loan, without putting yourself further in debt, without doing any of the things, because it's really not necessary. It's really, really not necessary. So if you are ready, I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat. Oh, y'all still over here with me over here? Okay. Thanks, Elena. Short body 23. What that mean? Okay. Rotini. I can't see that, y'all. I ain't got my glasses on. But I need you guys to put a 1 and just gonna tell me 1. Okay. Thank you. I was going to say, am I by myself? Am I by myself? Hold on. Let me go to my notes. I want to make sure I cover them all. Because y'all know I be rambling. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all come into this channel, some people like get to the point, y'all on the wrong channel. Y'all need to get off, delete, try it again. Oh, in the wrong channel. I'm trying to tell you. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about making money while you chill. And this is the secret to creating passive income. Guys, when some people, when they think about passive income, they think like, oh my God, I'm going to have to stop what I'm doing. No, you don't. This is in addition to what you're doing. Like, I don't mind. Anytime I have an idea that's going to generate passive income, I don't mind putting the energy into it in the front end, because I know it's going to continuously sell and sell and sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. So I'm going to put the energy into it, right? And that's what I want you guys to kind of get your heads around. Some people are confused and conflicted because they're like, oh, but I spent all this time on this business. Who said you got to stop? Nobody said you got to stop. I need you to spend more time on that business, but now have the money to invest in that business, so you ain't got to keep taking a slow roll like the turtle. Like, now you have the money because it's coming from this side. You spend, let's just say a month. It really don't take that long. Let's just say a month creating this product, creating this, whatever it is that you're going to do. And now you're bringing in, that's all your profit. That is all your profit. That's it. Anybody, am I by myself? Hey, Kenya Queen, am I by myself? Ain't nobody else trying to make extra profit? I'm trying to tell you, because you could do some things, and this platform got to take their cut. This platform got to take their cut. And I'm like, well, dang, I did all the work. Like, oh, I did all the work. I try to to tell you this. I became so passionate about this once I decided, because I never really paid attention like how much I make from my passive streams, because I was really focused on the stuff that hit my phone every day. Like I was really focused on what I was doing, because that's how I was spending my time, right? I was really focused on what I was doing. But then once I started noticing, like I make that doing what? And I'm like, I ain't even putting nothing over. I'm like, oh, okay. And it was like, nah, like, come on, we gotta reshift, we gotta refocus, because I'm waking up to these sales and I ain't do nothing. But in order for me to get these clients, I gotta go live, I gotta get on the phone, I gotta do a consultation. I don't want to do all that. Not in this phase of my life. I don't. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's not what I want to do. So you guys that want to do it is totally fine, right? But think of the things that you could buy. You guys is looking to attract higher paying clients, right? You don't want to buy the kit. You don't want to invest in fabric. You don't want to do all the things, because quite naturally you're looking at it as it's coming out your pocket. But what if it didn't have to? What if you could easily generate, let's just say on the low end, because I know this is really doable. Let's just say on the low end, $2,000. Let's just say $1,000. Who could benefit from $1,000 a month extra, just in your bank account, just sitting there? And y'all put me because I ain't gonna know what it is. Hold on, don't give me a one. Put extra. No, you wanna know what? Put 1,000. Put 1,000. Then I'm gonna know what it is. If you could benefit from an extra $1,000. There we go, Kim. Just sitting in your bank account from something you probably took a month to generate. You took a month to create this thing. Hello. Okay. Okay, Tasha. Come on with it. Mary, come on with it. Keisha, come on with it. Kimberly, come on with it. Jacqueline, I knew I wasn't crazy. And that's on the low end. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, even if you have my $47, somebody bought one today. And I don't know where they found the link at, because y'all know I don't promote those courses. I don't know where they bought it at. Somebody bought a $400 course the other day. I don't know. I got so much content out there, right? And that's what I mean when you're making money in your sleep. I woke up like, they bought what? Like, how they get that? I'm like, how they get that? I don't know. It's Sandra, come on with it. Betty, come on with it. So I was like, oh, that's right. So guys, I want you guys to realize that it's super doable. And I don't think I introduced myself though. So I'm going to do that right now, because I have some new people. Normally if I'm on like YouTube, especially LinkedIn, it's so many people that haven't been introduced to my brand. They're like, who is this loud lady on my screen? Guys, I'm Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, and guess what? Most people call me the draping queen. Why? Because I just believe designers deserve more money, and I help them get it. And now it's like first it was through premium draping, but now it's like through other stuff that I'm super excited about. So tonight I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to turn your active income, guys, into your passive income. Who is ready for some passive income? And I don't want y'all put it in the comments if you full of BS. I'm trying to tell you, some of y'all be hyped up in the moment, and y'all know for whatever reason that ain't your thing. But for those of you that's looking to generate passive income, an additional stream, that when you might got to spend some time to create a thing or spend some, even if you want to do a YouTube channel, guys, that's an additional stream. My YouTube channel, I haven't even done no new videos. I do repurpose videos, meaning I'm taking content I had, I'm repurposing it on YouTube, and I still generate over 30K a year on YouTube doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. My inbox get hit, or my bank get hit every month with either 2,000, 2,500 every month, 3,000, whatever it is. And as of now, I'm not gonna lie though, as of yet, I haven't hit past 3,000 a month. I haven't, because I don't do endorsement deals. I don't do sponsorships. I'm only going off of my content. And I think that's a pretty coin for you to do nothing, and you're going off of old content. I'm just trying to tell you. Trina, I love it. Wait a minute. Hold up. In the French Quarter. Hold on. Trina. All I want to know is when you get it, you Trina, you girl. Yeah. You know what? We go back. I better have the first, maybe not the first, but I better be amongst the first 10 to get there. So, guys, tonight I want to tell you, I think it was one young lady, Miss Hazel. We had Miss Hazel Ben. If your name is lit up in green, that means you have joined the membership since my previous live, which was last Wednesday. And if you joined the membership, guess what? You get a gift. But guys, let me tell you guys, you have to send us an email because I'm quite sure Hazel Ben is not in my database. You got to send me an email and tell me, just give me your information so we can send it out. So if you joined since last week, tonight again, we are giving away our Staying Positive mug. God, I don't know why it ain't like focusing, but that's okay. So y'all know I drink out that mug all the time because sometimes negative thoughts just hit your head. And this, when I'm drinking, see, I don't drink from this side. Like I drink from this side because when I'm drinking, I'm like, keep it cute. Keep it cute. So it's like it keeps me where I need to be. Baby, hey queen, where you been at, girl? All right, guys. So tonight, like I said, we going to be giving. You got to let me know, Hazel. You got to give me your information, Miss Hazel Ben. And I want you guys to, if you haven't yet, and clearly a lot of you guys have not, I need you guys to hit that like button, right? No, necessarily, you ain't got to really share the video because this is not content that this is us. We rapping the taste. So you ain't got to really share it. But I want you to hit that like button. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you're feeling real generous, go ahead and hit a heart. I love it. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. So I'm going to ask you guys one question. I kind of asked you similar, but who's still working a 9 to 5? I got to get a feel of the room. Who's still working a 9 to 5? Tell me in the comments if you still working a 9 to 5. Train. Not only Train, you working a 9 to 5, baby, been promoted and some more stuff, but it took even more time from you, baby. Oh, okay. How is that going though? It's one thing to work your 9 to 5, and sometimes it's so hard to get promotions. It's ridiculous. I promote myself every year. I don't know about y'all, but this is my business. And I look at all the work I done endured, all the things I done did, all the things I had to pay for, all the losses I had to take. Oh, I'm getting a promotion every year. It ain't necessarily got to be January because that's so cliche. But I'm going to raise my prices every year because when I look at my expenses, oh yeah, they kind of expensive. So yeah, we gonna get that. Kim, oh my God, Kim, you do 20. I didn't know it was that many 10.5 hour days. Kim, where would you be if you gave yourself 10.5 hours a day? Like, I mean, consistently. Like when I look at when I was working, and even though I ain't gonna lie, I was only there like 3 hours. But it was a full day. It was an 8-hour day. I was only in the office for maybe 3-4 hours. And I'm like, and I would give it everything I had. Like, that's how I got the perks I had because I was so good at what I did. And I was like, why I can't do this for myself? I'm getting up days I may have a hangover. I may not feel like it. I may be tired. My back may be hurt. But guess what? I made it in there. Why I can't take that same energy and do it for me? And I'm a bet harder on me, but some of us don't. Some of us, because we're not comfortable enough in thinking that we're going to be able to provide the same results, if not more, at the end of can somebody say if not more? Because really it's not about it. If not, it's always more. Keisha, you on work injury? Alicia, hey queen. 9 to 1. Yeah, so mine was, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 11 to 3, something like that. 11 to 2. I can't remember. Am I in the wrong live group? Deborah, I don't know. I'm kind of everywhere tonight. Deborah, I know you still working. Thank you, Keish. If not more. So tonight, guys, we want to talk about, not necessarily to say active income is not the way to go, because at the end of the day, That is what we know. That is how I was raised. I don't know about y'all, but it wasn't no silver spoon in my mouth. Like I ain't have nothing passed down and active income is really the income that you make by trading your time for dollars. At the end of the day, you're trading your time for dollars. You're trading your skills for payment, right? And it's what most of us are used to. It's like it comes second nature to us because that's how we were raised. That's what we're used to, right? Either if you're working a 9 to 5, even if you're running your own service-based business. And that's how I was in the beginning, baby. I was a slave to my business. I was a slave to my business all the way up into, I really wasn't a slave last year, but I had so much going on. I needed to be in everything. I needed to see what was going on because it was a lot of parts. It was a lot of moving parts in areas that I wasn't knowledgeable in. So I probably overexerted myself just wanting to be nosy. Because that's just me. I'm a control freak. I ain't gonna lie. But that's not the way to be when you're looking to grow and you're looking to scale. And that's how I burnt my own self out. It wasn't even necessary because I had the people there. I burnt my own self out. But I come from that scarcity mindset and I would show up like, oh, y'all ain't taking this from me. Y'all ain't gonna F this up for me. So I'm like, you wanna know what? I do it. I do it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. You wanna know what? You can take the rest of the day off. Because it was like I was in so, that's just not the way to be. I was protecting something that didn't need protection because I had the proper people in place that already knew exactly what I stood for. But I didn't trust it, right? I didn't trust it. And then when I learned later how to develop culture, like it just was, y'all saw me. I'm riding to the office like 10, 11 o'clock. My team already there. My secretary already there. She wasn't a secretary. My assistant. She wasn't a secretary. My assistant's already there. Like people was already in place handling the business while I just mosey on in there. If I go in there at all. But that took a lot of not only learning, but that took a lot of growth. I had to let go of control issues, right? So when you're in this active area of your business, I get it. You can't expect, or I can't expect for me to just come on here and me tell you guys, let it go, put this in place, put that in place, and y'all just going to do it. You're not, because at the end of the day, that is your security safety net. And I get it. But you don't want to hold on to this security safety net for so tight that that's all you got. That's it. That's all you got. Because you're not exposing yourself to new things, or you're not freeing up your time to allow you to grow to a different dimension. And everybody is right there. Everybody just in it. Or you go to work and then you work on your business after you probably dealt with the kids, dealt with the husband. Baby, I've been there. I'm trying to tell you. So keep training. I hope it's not mine. Let me know if it's mine because my computer was dying early. I hope it's not mine. If I'm laggy, you guys gotta let me know in the comments. And let me hurry up and get through this. So I want to give you guys the goods, but y'all know we gotta talk first. We gotta talk. So at the end of the day, I know a lot of you asking like, "Well, Precious, all right, I hear. How do you actually turn your active income into passive income?" I'm gonna tell y'all 3 quick ways, right? 3 of the easiest ways for me, and right now. I got 8 of them, right? And it's additional streams, but it's 8 sources meaning the sources mean they don't connect at all. They totally different businesses. They totally different sources of income. My streams mean the draping business have several streams within that business. Like I teach, I got an e-commerce, I coach. It's different. You got to understand the difference between sources and streams. So main thing is, first thing you should do and be open to, I'm trying to tell you guys. Baby, well, I don't even know where my book at. Well, all of my books, but writing a book, guys, when I wrote my first book, I don't even know how many books I got right now. And I've only started 2 years ago. This is my planner. I write in this sucker every day. Like this is my life right here. But my memoir, once I wrote my memoir, that opened up so many doors for me, and it brought in so much additional revenue. I only wrote it one time. I wrote the book one freaking time, and it took me a month to write it, but it it paid for itself. Hand over fist. It paid for my publication. It paid for the edit. It paid for everything I invested into writing this book. A lot of you guys have some freaking stories that need to be told. That need to be told. And it don't even have to be a book about your life. It could be a book about your journey in the industry. It could be a book about do's and don'ts. It could be anything. Point is, you have valuable information that someone needs. And you sitting on it. Y'all know I ain't sitting on nothing. Soon I get an idea, I'm like, oh, you need that information? Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn it into a product first. I ain't just going to give it to you. I ain't just going to give it to you because I got to get to the island, right? I got to get to the island. And I ain't endure all this hardship for no reason. It happened for a reason. So now I got to be compensated because I'm in my rewarding phase. Because somebody say rewarding phase in the comments. I'm in my rewarding phase because it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot. So you could easily write a book. And guys, at first I was a little overwhelmed. I'm like, that just sounds like a lot. That just sound, oh my God. But once I found something I was passionate about writing about, and which I just, at that point in my life, I felt like my story was, I was compelled to tell it. I felt like it was, I can't explain how I felt. I felt like I had to get it out. I felt like somebody or somebodies would be impacted by this story. And instead of them jumping off the ledge or just throwing, sliding that stuff across the desk and ready to give up, they going to stay in the fight. They're going to stay in the fight because it's always greater later. I'm trying to tell you, it's always greater later. A lot of us don't have patience, and I ain't got no patience, but a lot of us don't have patience and not willing to weigh it out. Weighing it out, even if you don't see the light at the tunnel, baby, it don't rain always. Travel don't last always. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm trying to tell you. Rewarding phase, create passive income. Number one, write a book. Oh, guess what, Deborah? I wasn't sure if you was going to make it. So I did it. Number one, write a book. There it is. So number two, guys, you can start an online business. So I know a lot of you guys like, oh, Precious, I already got an online business. That's what I do. I need you to think of an online business outside of what you already do, right? This could be anything from a blog. It ain't like a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all, but I get my little couple dollars dispersed every month from my blog because my blog is set up to generate income. Some people read it, some people don't. But the ones that read it hit on my affiliate links and I get a check every month just from that, right? Just from taking my ideas, writing it down, putting it on my website. If nothing else, it can at least fill up your gas tank. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to worry about where I'm going to get this gas money from. You ain't got to worry about that. Just create a freaking blog, right? Another thing you could do, y'all, my YouTube channel. And now, I got two. So this one thing I want to talk about having patience. My second channel is not monetized. But do you not see me showing up? I show up, I create vlogs, I create content because I know when it comes, it's always greater later. I just got to do the work. That's all I got to do. I just got to do the work, impact the people, share some valuable content that somebody going to get something out of, and I'll be compensated for it. I may not be compensated today, but that's not a part of my plan. My plan for that channel is to be compensated in 2024. And I already know if I stayed the course and stayed in my plan, it's going to happen. The YouTube channel alone, that's with no endorsements, nothing extra. That's just my videos. Can pay my mortgage, my annual mortgage, just doing some freaking videos. I'm just trying to say, anybody could benefit from that. Am I by myself? Somebody put mortgage, or even if it's your rent. Would you like for your YouTube videos or your YouTube channel to pay your rent? I need y'all to put mortgage or rent in the comments. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to tell you. Definitely. So start an online business because this is what I'm talking about passive income. I like creating content. Did I always? Heck no. If y'all look at my first videos, guys, I was too worried about being polished. I was too worried about being professional. I was trying to get rid of my hood accent. I ain't gonna be able to do that. This is Baltimore bred, Baltimore fed all day, every day. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But all I had to realize is these gems that I have, somebody is going to benefit from them. So all you got to do is show up, no matter how you show up. But at the end of the day, it's not about you. So I ain't got to sit there and be all like that. But then I ain't got to do that no more like I used to. I'm like, all right, push play. Y'all saw yesterday or what I had like a little nappy bum bun. I ain't care. They still commenting on that video today. They still commenting on that video because the gems I dropped was very helpful to what they needed. So guys, you got to get out of your own way. Create your YouTube channel. Another thing is create an e-commerce store. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, all the three, and there's some others I got, but all three I just named is super easy. And I definitely have all three, and they generate passive income for me. These are things that make money while I'm sleeping, or while I'm on vacation, or while I'm out at Walmart, because I don't really go nowhere. But while I'm living life, I don't have to sit there and worry about, I gotta go find this client. Oh, I only got 2 clients this week. Oh my God, I go find another one. I did that. I did the running the fence. I did that. And I don't like how that feels, because now your success is dependent upon how many clients you service. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying I ain't doing it. There's too many other avenues out here that is willing to compensate you for just showing up, right? Just showing up. Half the people here, it's half the people here. I got half the amount of likes on this video that I have that's people that's here, like physically here, right? You think I care about that? I don't, because whether you here to be nosy or you here to just be entertained, I don't have to depend on you guys to make money. That is already happening in the background. That is what I mean by passive. You just got to show up, right? And create these lanes and generate these lanes for you to make money and do whatever you want to do with it. Because at the end of the day, it's there. Don't sit here and think the only route is your business. Like you got to get 10 clients a month. Okay, that's cool to have that goal, but what if it don't happen? What you got to fall back on? Guys, I had a couple monthly revenue goals that didn't happen. And if I didn't have these other streams, and sometimes, guys, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes I would forget about these other streams. The other streams saved my ASS. And I was like, where that money come from? And I was like, oh, wow. So it was like I started paying attention to my numbers and started paying attention to my pie and started paying attention to where most of my money came from. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go over there. Why I'm doing all this? I ain't got to do all that. I ain't got to do all that. I ain't got to do all that. I'm just sad to get there, but just show up. And here we go. Show out. So guys, if you want to create a YouTube channel, please do, because YouTube, even though YouTube, TikTok, whatever, big search engines, I don't see YouTube going nowhere no time soon. Guys, when I did I'm running around here doing household projects. Where y'all think I'm at? I'm not really on TikTok, because TikTok don't explain to you step by step. I'm on YouTube all day, every day, while I'm trying to learn how to make an accent wall. I'm trying to learn how to put up some freaking peel and stick stuff. It ain't going nowhere. So don't think that it's so saturated to where you're not going to have a lane. You're not going to have a space for yourself. You will. Trust me, you will. So when I say, next thing is when I say selling products, guys, you don't necessarily have to sell a physical product. Like I sell books, I sell candles, I sell clothes. I'm not talking about that. Like you can sell your freaking intellectual property. That is how I started out. I started out selling my intellectual property. People would come to me, and they still come to me today. They come to me, Precious, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, and once a certain amount of people come to me, I'm like, you wanna know what? That's a common issue. Let me create a course. And then before you know it, the course go on to generate a couple grand. So you think I'm not going to sit up here and spend that day? And the day could be hectic, because I hate shooting days. It's just a hectic day. But to get it done and get it over with, to now this is a part of my intellectual property, my digital library, my footprint that I can sell whenever I want to sell it, right? I'm trying to tell y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. You and your list method help me tuition needs for that kid. Me tuition needs. What list method? I don't even know what that is. I be doing so much. I'm trying to tell you. Sell digital products. So again, sell digital products. It's easy. That's your knowledge. The thing I love about digital products is it could be done in so many different ways, and it's your secret sauce. Like Don't sit here and go and buy somebody else's course and try to recreate what they got. People are going to be drawn to you for you. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes I look at some of my courses and I take them down. So I'm like, what the heck was I doing? People still reach out to me today. I need that. And I'm like, no, because I'm too focused on the lighting or the audio. They don't care. They just need to see how the heck I did it, right? Have the solution. Oh, the email list. The money is in the list. Say it again, Trina. So I got a video coming up on that about how I actually do my emails, like my email strategy. And I got a video coming up. I got a video coming up on that because I do have a strategy with my emails. And that's how I made a lot of my money. That's why I didn't have to focus on social media. You never really saw me on TikTok. I mean, Instagram, and I didn't have to. I had a list that was buying, right? So anytime I have something like today, my phone been going off because I did the mini boxes, like so many orders came through just tonight. And I'm like, okay, that's all I gotta do is just hit my list up. So third thing is create a course. And that's the 3, y'all. That's the 3. Number 1 is write a book. You can easily write a book. Number 2 is start an online business, and don't overthink it. You could do a blog, you could do a YouTube channel, you could do an e-commerce store, you could sell digital products, you could do any of those to generate passive income. This is stuff that once you put it on your storefront, you got the solution. People want it. People gonna go to your website like, oh my gosh, she got a course for beginners. Oh, let me get that. Then they get in there like, oh my gosh, I go to the next level. Oh, let me get that. And I'm asleep, and I wake up and it's like, you had a sale. You had a sale. Do you not think that's going to be a good day for me? Because now I don't have to actively work if I don't want to. Now, if I want to, I can, but I don't have to because I've already made my income goal while I was asleep. So the third thing is create a program or a course. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, is nothing like creating programs, creating courses, creating master classes. This is different from a digital product. Now, from a digital product standpoint, you clearly can sell that at a low price point and you'll just get sales hands over fist, hand over fist, hand over fist. But when you're developing something that's more like hands-on or like more inclusive, that's when you get to the premium level. That's when you can sell higher ticket items, right? That's how I was able to sell $2,000 draping classes, because I would jam pack it with stuff I knew people need. And their main thing was coming for the experience. And they felt their solution lied with me. I don't care who else was out there. I don't care who was teaching, what they were teaching. They felt that their solution to get to the level they were trying to get to was with me. That is when you get into the inch deep. Now you can work smarter because my time was associated. So it's like I was done with the $400, $500, $600 class. Like, I gotta be here all day on my feet all day, pointing to all these people. I gotta be compensated for that. So it's like you can really position your business, guys, the way you want to. Either you want to go to mile wide, which is nothing wrong with that, is because I love that method too, because I do that too. But I'm really when I give my soul as my inch deep, because we're hands-on. So it's like I have to be in total full capacity, precious, high energy, give them everything that they came for, right? So it's just different. But I want you guys to realize at the end of the day, these are just some of the ways that you can generate passive revenue streams very easily. It does not take a lot. I don't care which one you choose, right? I just want you to keep that in mind. First thing though, no matter which one you choose, then we're going to be out. No matter which one you choose, first thing I need you to do, guys, I didn't write these. So if y'all could be generous and write these for the people. First thing I need you to do is have a freaking plan. Figure out exactly what type of passive income you want to earn and how you're going to do it. And the main part about that is I just got so addicted to the passive side of things. I didn't have like no strategy. I was like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. So it kind of pulled me in so many different directions all at the same time to where I just was frustrated. And I was like, you want to know what? I'm tired. I need to go lay down. And I laid down for a while because I was that drained. So the way for you guys to be successful quickly, pick a lane and be dedicated to it. If you're going to do YouTube, YouTube is an amazing platform. Pick it and be consistent. You don't gotta the way this like the Facebook and the Instagram set up with the reels and they paying you that little chump change. It's cool because I get my little checks from them too, but not Instagram no more. It's cool, but ain't not like that YouTube money. You make one form of content, you post it, that one video keep generating money, right? It's just different. It hit different. So you got to kind of think about what it is you want to do. Second thing is, I love you, Deborah. But you always have a plan. Pick a link and be consistent. Yes, because there's so many different platforms, guys. You'll be like, oh my God, I gotta be here. I gotta be here. I gotta be here. And that gets hard. Like, guys, sometimes I be on it for like 3-4 days. I'm like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm really not a social media person. Then I'm like, look, I don't feel like it. And then my algorithm will drop. And then I'm like, I don't care because that ain't really how I make my money. So like, I don't really care. But for someone that's really trying to have a consistent stream, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it is, it's mainly about being consistent and just pick one stream. Drive your people to that one stream. I go live on all of my platforms because even though I make money on my platforms, this is not my primary goal. My primary goal is to let the people see that I am what they need and they're going to follow me. They're going to comment in my DMs. They're going to come in my emails. They're going to do whatever they need to do. And they're going to show up where I need them to show up as opposed to being on these platforms. So that's my strategy. But for you guys, as you're kind of just starting out, you got to develop your strategy, right? Second thing is, guys, I need you to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Be patient. I'm trying to tell you, passive income, for one, the benefit of it is it just keeps generating time over time, right? It takes time to build it up. You may not see results right away. I know so many people that gave up on their YouTube channels. I know so many people that just gave up because they was like, I don't see this, I don't see that. Well, that ain't how it works, boo-boo. That ain't that. That ain't how it works, boo-boo. You have to definitely have patience. And if you stay consistent and you keep working towards your goals, guess what? You eventually going to see your benefits. Now, like even with I've been patient with Instagram for a long time, but I don't know what happened over the last 2 months with Instagram. All I know is I got an influx of activity, and I got an influx of activity, and I'm like, it's crazy because even on TikTok, I got an influx of activity, and that's why I consistently keep posting, even if 2 people like it. I don't care. I know once it hit, I need them to go down a rabbit hole the same way people do on YouTube. Once somebody watched one of my videos, they even went down a rabbit hole and they end up binge watching my videos. So some of my videos could end up hitting high levels late. And I'm cool with that because I know once they hit, they hit. So you have to be definitely patient. My other channel, guys, I only got like 200 followers on that channel. Y'all think I'm stressing? I'm not. Because I know I'm dope. And I know that people going to follow me on that channel. I know people going to engage with me on that channel, but I know that's not for me a realistic project to be monetized until next year. But I'm building it now. So main thing I'm telling you guys is don't get in it like I need my check next month. It ain't going to happen. You're birthing a baby, right? Same way I had to do with little Simba down here. I don't know his name, but same. Feed him a bottle, give him this kind of food, give him that kind of food. Now he got a little act right. He got a little act right. But you're birthing a baby. And at the end of the day, guys, I'm ready to let you guys go. Thank you, Kim and Deborah. Point is turning your active income into passive income. It's a really great way, guys, to achieve financial freedom. At the end of the day, that's how you see, you want to know what? Alicia taught me another word. Ultimately, that's how you see the most successful people. That's how you see them carry on, right? You see them playing golf. You see them doing what they want to do in their free time. And that's where the real success lies. If you got to get up, you got to hit the pavement running for your own business every day, all day. I get it because I did it too. And sometimes I still be in the mode when, something I want to do, but have a cutoff date. Like if I know I want to grow, prime example, if I know I want to monetize my second channel, my cutoff date is next year. It has to be monetized by next year. That ain't going to happen if I don't show up. I got to show up. Well, if I see likes or whatever, I got to show up because I know that's my end result. And the only way I'm going to get to that end result, and if it happened or not happen, I cannot not I cannot let it not happen because of me, right? So it's like, as long as I do my part, I know the universe is going to reward me. So trying to tell you guys, remember to have a plan, be patient, and be willing to invest. Do you guys have any questions for your girl before she get off for this week? I tried to tell you. And I just got a question, like, cause I spent this month talking about passive income, right? And I know a lot of you guys are in your active income phases, and I get it. But I was kind of debating if I wanted to continue. Well, I'm not going to talk about passive income, but if I wanted to kind of continue my Wednesday podcast series next month, because I'm like, I don't know. I think my people that's like on these channels, that's not their thing, right? That's not their thing. So most people that I'm on the phone with, guys, on Tuesdays, it's not y'all. It's people that find me on Instagram. I don't know how they find me. Or on my Facebook. It's crazy because it's so many new people on my Facebook. Like my personal page, though, not even my business page. It's not y'all. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is not where they are at this moment in time, and that's cool. So I just don't want to be on this platform and saturate this channel with these kind of like topics. But I'm trying to tell you, in order to get where you're trying to go, one of the best methods is by generating additional income. Once you get into that rhythm, it's never ending. It's never ending. And it's not like you're just going to drop your business. You're not, because you're making money to put in your business. It's like you can't get on the phone like, I really want to buy this backdrop stand, but I can't afford $400. It's like, oh, just go push this. I only need to sell, even if it's a $40 product, I only need to sell 10 of them. Let me go sell 10 of them, and there go my kit. Change your thinking, change the way you think. And I'm trying to tell you, everything is at your fingertips. Everything is at your fingertips. So guys, if nothing else, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today for the Podcast Weekly Talk Show. If you're interested in learning anything about how to turn your active income into passive income, which is pretty much everything I'm talking about tonight, I invite you to book a call with me, your girl, Precious Stevens. And it's a complimentary call. I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's a complimentary call. And all we really do is not for you to pick my brain, because I'm clearly, that's not what the call for. If you want to pick my brain, there's an option on my calendar for you to do that. You got to pay for that, because you're getting valuable nuggets. But this is really for us to hash out your idea and find out if it's a spot for it, if it's something that's validated, if it's something that I can help you bring into fruition and make your next 10K. 10K is not hard at all to make when you have a product. I'm trying to tell you, it's not hard at all to make when you have a product. It's much harder when you're trying to push it as a service, because you're in the thing, your time is in the thing, it's everything. When you had a product, it's out there. I'm trying to tell y'all. So if you guys have thank you, Deborah, from someone on my list. I'm trying to tell the money is in the list. The money is in the list. I don't really, you guys see, I don't do a lot of promo on my social media. I really don't. Because all I got to do is send out an email or send out a text to the people that's in my coupon community. They'll eat it up, right? And I don't want to really, if I'm doing some fabric stuff, I don't want to be that active anyway. So I ain't trying to be in here all day like I used to be, doing a whole bunch of, I'm trying to tell you, I try to do all that. So guys, I love you, love you, love you. I want you guys to be sure to tune in, not next week, but it's the week after next. We're going to be talking about, this is going to be the week I want you guys to dream. I'm going to ask you guys a lot of questions that week, because I want y'all to dream, because this is one thing I kind of know that not necessarily stunted, but that kind of helped me back. I didn't dream as big as I could have or should have in the beginning. I was reaching for small stuff. I was reaching for replacing my income, which at that point was only 32 or 38. I can't. I'm just going to go with 38 just because it's closer to 40. And I feel better thinking I made almost that amount. I just was trying to replace that. I didn't really dream. It took a long time for me to dream big. And now that I do dream big, my actions and things I do is in alignment with the dream. So even if it's something I think I can't do, guys, I did so much. That was like, girl, who do you think you are? And you got to kind of check yourself like you who you are supposed to be, right? But guys, that week I want you guys to dream. We're going to talk about what life could look like if you just take action. A lot of y'all already got the answers. Y'all in too many groups, y'all in too many coaching programs, y'all following too many freaking people, and you're not implementing. You're not doing nothing with the information. You're just getting filled up. I'm filled up. Then you go back into reality and you look at reality as if this is it. And it's like, no, you got to dream, baby. We're going to dream. So the date is May the 31st, the last day of the month. I can't go do it next week. I was supposed to, but next week, guys, it's my birthday. Your girl will be in Tulum, Mexico. This will be my first time going. I will be vlogging the whole thing, but I still, even though I'm going to be gone, my birthday, guys, is May the 26th. I expect y'all to light my timeline up. I didn't think I liked that until like a few years ago. I was like, oh my God, all these people on my timeline. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, guys, my birthday is next Friday. We leave this Sunday, and I don't return until the following Sunday. So that's going to be interesting because I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this because I thought I was, but I found out after doing research, girl, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So it's going to be interesting. And that's going to be on my channel. Those that's on the I'm Precious Stevens YouTube channel, vlogging, like a lot of vlogs. So we're going to see. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. But guys, if you don't have, thank you, Koki. That's a pretty name. I like that. Thank you, Aura. That's right, Deborah. Tell them, dream big. If you don't dream, you have nothing to aspire to. You are stuck in the rut of just trying to get through the next thing. I know I've been there. I've done it a very long time. And now my standards are set higher because you got to be in alignment with me. I'm trying to get here. What you got? I know what I'm holding, but what you got? Any kind of conversation I got to have with everybody because you can't get on this ship if you're going to try and weigh it down because we got to move forward. I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes I move like a turtle. Sometimes I move like a cheetah. But at the end of the day, I'm moving at the end of the day. Guys, I got to go. I am gone. Again, I won't see you guys again until May the 31st. Those of you that's in the YouTube membership, I'll see you guys on May the 30th. And we're talking about yesterday I did a training on how to start a rental business in the draper industry. So on the 30th, I'm gonna be talking about what to put in your contracts. That is key. That is key. That is key. No, Aura, absolutely, it's not too late. Send us an email. Send me an email. Give me the information, and I can get it shipped right out to you. Yeah, I want you to make it, sure, girl. So that's all I got. As always, I love you guys. Over and out. I want you guys to stay positive and realize that anything is possible. Bye, guys.